Welcome to our first video. Dan's not here yet, but I'm pretty sure he won't be far away. Kind of guy's dying to get doing. Well, welcome to the boat. As you can see, we've taken on a bit of a cut and shut project. Well, when we're taking on the project, we made it a project. So, we decided the wheelhouse wasn't big enough for us. Shitty bus seats were not good enough, like for me and Daniel. So, we're doing here at the boat that we got gifted for free for a lovely gentleman called Davy. Along with some dues paid till September. So we're not too sure 100% on the plans, but this is it. So any kind of first thing about boats, and the float. Again, we've got a hull, stern, a bow. Basics. Again, a little bit about lighting. Very little about engines. Nothing about marine engines. But apparently we're going to overhaul it ourselves. So as far as the instrument cluster goes, fuel gauge doesn't work. Even though she's newer. She lights up, but she doesn't work. I think the fuel tank needed to plumb down. We've got our tilt and trim for the back. Got our gauges. We haven't had a chance to test these work yet. We can she turns over. Not sure if any of these switches work. Can none of these things do. Then you wipe that, and as far as I can, the only thing that works is this lights that somebody's savaged in here themselves. So I'll get redone and get a clean up. Replace this panel with a new one. Clear up this and probably put in a bit of acrylic in or fiberglass it back to fit it should be, because that's a state. It's a shame that somebody's done this to an old panel that you can't get anymore. So we'll even try and clean that up and get something to fit proper. But alright, apart from that, she's all good. And then underneath this cover, there's a heart, which is a what is it again? She's an L40. It's an L40 Turbo 4. So can nothing about it. So if anybody knows anything about these things, please get in shout. She's obviously been tuned up at some point with a new bit of stainless, but she turns over, so it's a good start. Just got to figure out how this bulges, get how this cleaned out. The batteries itself, they need to be, well, this is nice to man their beast, so they'll be coming out and get rearranged. What else is there? Things are disconnected. I'm wondering if it was a don't steal my boat failsafe. And apart from that, she's in no bad nick. Flare's a wee bit bouncy in areas, but there has been a secondary flare put on it on top of the original. The original's a wee bit bouncy in certain areas, but we do plan on marking her solid. Noisy fuckers. Right, that's her. So there was a power point there, and there's our hookups for our shut-offs for the electric for the battery. Apart from that, we're needing somebody to come and give us a service, a good clean, get her running, and show us what we're supposed to be doing, because we haven't got a fucking slightest. Kinda obvious. But apart from that, not too sure if it needs replaced. But there'll be something, if that's an air filter, that's fucking mistaken. I mean, these stupid little things, a clip missing here, a clip missing there, we're going to have to get out of these bits sorted out. This is all I can see in a while, any kind of bulge. which is a hand pump, fucking useless. Correct me if I'm wrong though. So, roll on down getting here, but it's just really near a little boat. It really isn't it? I mean, here's all the shit that we've ripped off so far. The door weighed more than the hill with the fiberglass and other ply that we've put on. Door alone. So it's fine to get that out. But, no. Here's us. So, like I say, once it's boxed in, we'll get a kettle, necessities there, company stove, hereabouts, maybe in a pull out, I don't know, can. ST seats, 2 of. We're not really worried about anything else. We could put a secondary seat here if we wanted. We could put a fold down seat here if we wanted. The plan is independent electric, 12 volt for wiring, for lights, for in here, for the VHF, for navigation lights, for charging docks, for anything really, absolutely anything. And then we can link that to the inverter and run anything 240. 12 volt fridge to come here. There's going to be a diesel heater going here, so the exhaust can go out. It's simple, keeps it easy. We're not worried about it. It's fine and toasty in this place anyway. I'm going to allow it for summer. Any ideas? Anybody's got any ideas of what we could do to make us better? Then I'm all for it. We've just got it that the engine bay's got to be so big. Hatch here, which I would imagine is an inspection hatch, because it's just twin hulled. And there would have been in there and that, but we've kind of covered it over. But we did discuss this beforehand, and be it as we can fuck all about boats, we thought we could maybe just cut new ones, a new in there, and a new in this side. Job fucking done. So we made an apple mess to start with. That fiberglass in to go. Get edging that back on. The sides are fiberglass and had the little bits patched up. The rubber's back on and sealed. And we've got an like this to deal with. So we're just going to go for a brand new skin right round the boat. Just enough space for Daniel. Twin hulled. All seems okay. Maybe a couple little spots. Maybe a new strip out of that. And seems quite solid. I'm not seeing anything I shouldn't see.